Welcome, everybody.
Hi, Dalen. Hi, Nokubonga.
Okay. So, welcome, everybody. So great to have you all here with us again today. You can just read the topic on the screen and, of course, your question that you need to try out.
انت الفلوس يا انت اللي رفضك بكنا نمسي نبان
Okay. You can just try the question so long while we wait. We've got Dalen, welcome. We've got Keke, Lukwazi, Lutando, Luandle, Nogubonga, Samkelo, and Buckland. Yeah, Monday was a public holiday, so we didn't see a lot of you. I hope you missed us and you missed the maths. But I hope you've been revising and that you've been going through all the work that we've been doing so far. Algebraic expressions is slowly coming to an end, and the mentor Coco will tell you at the end about where we're at. And yeah, it's been really great having you all on this journey of algebraic expressions, and we're going to be looking forward to more sections and interesting sections and incorporating a lot of what you learned in this section in other sections as well. Remember, algebraic expressions is a very, very important foundation in mathematics, and you're going to be using this up until matric level. And for those of you that go to university, you'll be seeing the variables and the expressions once again there as well. So it is something that you consistently use throughout all your maths, can I say, subjects or maths topics. Okay, let's see who else we've got. We've got some others who've joined. We've got Ridwan, we've got Kyra. I think Kyra is a new student, seeing this name for the first time. We've got Loiso. Yeah, welcome everybody. You can try the question on the screen. Simplify 4x minus 6 plus 8 times x minus 7 times x plus 8 minus 10. And you can type your answer in the chat and let me know what your answer is. That will be really great.
Yeah.
Hey? Anybody saying something? Nope. Let's have a look in the chat and see if any of you have given me some answers. Who's going to give me the first answer? 4x minus 6 plus 8 times x minus 7 times x plus 8 minus 10. Who's going to give me the first answer? Let's have a look. Hey, Dalen, Keke, Loiso. What is the answer? We've got Galaxy phone as well who's joined. Maybe if you can change your name, that'll be great, just so that we know who you are. Come, we've tried many like these before, so you should be able to give me an answer. Yes, you've got your hand raised there. What is the answer? Hey, Luandle, is it Luandle? What's this? No, I don't know who that is. Okay. No, sorry, I can't see your name. Maybe if you can tell me who you are and you can give me an answer. Hey, Nogobonga. Okay, I guess let's start then. Hey, so we're going to have a look at this first one. It says simplify 4x minus 6 plus 8x minus 7x plus 8 minus 10, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say here, going to circle the ones that are common. So we've got 4x and we've got plus 8x and minus 7x. Actually, it's better, I think, if I do them individually. So it's going to be plus 8x minus 7x. And yeah, and then we've got the numbers. We've got minus 6 plus 8 minus 10. Okay. So what is 4x plus 8x minus 7x? 4x plus 8x minus 7x.
So is it 5x?
We've got 5x here. So you're saying 5x. Let's write that down and we can confirm and see what everybody else has to say. So you've got 5x, right? So 5x. And then what's minus 6 plus 8 minus 10? Minus 6 plus 8 minus 10.
-8.
Negative 8. Who agrees with that?
-8.
Okay. Negative 8. So another, we've got negative 8. Who else wants to give an answer? So minus 6 plus 8 minus 10. We've got negative 8. Negative 8. Okay. That is indeed the correct answer because minus 6 plus 8 is 2. 2 minus 10 is minus 8. So it's 5x minus 8. Okay, everybody happy with it? Any questions regarding this? Who has questions regarding this? Any questions?
So don't you subtract these two?
Subtract? Oh, the two of them. 5x minus 8. Okay, why don't we subtract the 2? Why don't we subtract the 2? Yes, Loiso?
So is it because they're not like terms?
Because they're not like terms. And what does it mean, Loiso, to have like terms?
So it means that they can subtract each other or add each other or multiply by each other.
Okay, so like terms means that they can add or subtract or multiply by each other, but like terms means they have to have the same variable. Isn't that correct?
Yes, sir.
They have to have the same variable. So like terms need to have the same variable. So if something has x, then the other one has to have x as well, right? So if one has x, the other one has to have x as well. If another one has y, the other one has to have y as well, right? Okay, and then we can add or subtract them, right? Okay, so yeah. The person who asked, can we subtract them? Does that make sense? So if we had another x term there, we could have added or subtracted them, but now we don't have another x term there. We've got 8 and it doesn't have a variable, so we don't need to link them together. Does that make sense? Okay, I don't know who asked that question, but yeah. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, right, let's try a few more and then we can see, we can use that question also to see if it makes sense, right? Okay, let's have a look. So we've got here, I'm going to do some. So let's look at the start here. What I've got here today, we're going to focus on specifically on this here. Different mathematical operations. Different mathematical operations. That's what we're going to be focusing on, right? Okay. So different mathematical operations. So we're going to look at incorporating minus, plus, times, divide, and using that to solve our algebraic expressions, right? So let's go to some more examples of this. So we've got here 3x plus 4 times 3 plus x minus 4 times x. Okay, now check very carefully. We've got times and we've got x, right? So don't mix them up, right? We've got the multiplication sign and we've got the x, and I've done this specifically so you can see that questions can have multiply and x together, and you shouldn't confuse them as all being x, right? Okay, so we've got 3x plus 4 times 3 plus x minus 4 times x. So we've got multiple operations here with plus and times and minus, and we need to do what we call, a lot of schools call it different things. We call it BEDMAS, we call it BODMAS. What else have you learned at school? What do you call it? Besides BEDMAS, BODMAS, there's some other ones that some other schools use. Let me write that down. So some of you have called it BEDMAS. I think it's best to put it in capital. So you got BEDMAS. Some of you call it BODMAS. What else have you learned? Huh? BODMAS. Okay. PEMDAS. Okay, that's the first time I'm hearing that. PEMDAS. Coco the mentor is also laughing. Okay, you said that. It's Coco the mentor who said that. PEMDAS. What is PEMDAS, Coco?
So we have powers and exponents and exponents as well. So parentheses, exponents, and then multiplication and division because they're interchangeable, and then addition and subtraction.
Yeah, so we got PEMDAS. Okay, that sounds interesting. Okay, so we get different ones. I think, oh, wow. BPOD math. Okay. What I'm noticing here is that the DMAS is the same in a lot of them, or that MDAS. So multiplication, division, addition, subtraction is the same in all of them, right? And then the start is a bit different, right? Okay, so yeah, as long as it's first that you must first do multiplication, division, then addition, subtraction, I think then all of them make sense, right? So just know that. Okay, so let's look. This one here, the BEDMAS and BODMAS is brackets of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, or brackets exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, right? So it can be either or. And yeah, so we're going to look at this here. We're going to put brackets around the multiplication and division first before we add and subtract, right? So let's do that. So we're going to first put brackets around the multiplication. So I think here and here. Okay, so we got around the multiplication. Is that correct, everybody? Those of you that have done this, Maybe you can give me a thumbs up and let me know if it's right or whether or not I've made a huge mistake and then need to fix it. Just let me know, thumbs up. You can say whether or not I've made a mistake. What can you see? Yes, I've got some thumbs up there. Kyra says thumbs up. Loiso, thumbs up. Okay, Lutando, Lunico saying thumbs up. Okay, we've got lots of thumbs up here, so it has to be right. So we're going to then say 3x, which is just going to remain 3x, plus 4 times 3, which is 12, plus x minus 4 times x is 4x. Okay. Now we've got the x's, which we're going to put circles around. So we've got 3x plus x minus 4x. So 3x plus x is 4x. 4x minus 4x is 0x. So it's just 0. And then we've just got 12. So the answer is indeed just 12 here. Okay, so we've got 3x plus 4 times 3, which is 12, plus x, and then 4 times x is 4x. I'd like you to focus on this part as well. The 4 times x, which gives us 4x, right? Just so that you remember everything we did last week, right? So 4 times x is indeed 4x, right? Okay. And not other things like x to the power 4 or, yeah, I don't know what else you can come up with it, but yeah, 4 times x is indeed 4x, right? Okay. Great. So the final answer is 12. Any questions from this?
No, sir.
No questions related to this, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, great. So all we do is we take the question, implement the BODMAS or the PEDMAS or the BEDMAS or all these other rules, and we put brackets around it and then simplify. Kyra, I see you've got your hand up. Are there any questions?
Sir,
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you perfectly fine. Kyra? Okay, now I can't hear you. You'll have to unmute yourself. Yes, I can hear you now. Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
So how is the answer just 12?
Just 12. Okay. What else could the answer be, Kyra?
Shouldn't the answer be x plus 12?
Okay, so you see we've got 3x, right? Kyra, 3x plus x is 4x, 4x minus 4x. So it's actually 0x, see? And 0 times anything is 0. So we actually don't put this in. Because it's 3x plus 1x is 4x. And 4x minus 4x is 0. And that's why we don't put it in, because it's just 0 times x, which is 0. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Perfect. All righty. Great stuff. Okay. So let's try another one. Are you all ready to try another one? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's
Yes.
try another one. Okay. Kyra, your hand is still up. So if you're done asking question, you can put it down so we can can raise it again when you have another question. So we've got here 5 times y plus 12
Okay.
plus 6 times y plus 7 times 3. Let's try this one. This one, I'm going to let you do the hard work and give me an answer. So you can just tell me what your final answer is. So 5 times y plus 12 plus 6 times y plus 7 times 3. Remember, you're going to do your BODMAS or your BEDMAS and plug it in here, right? Okay. You can type it in the chat and let me know. Okay, I'm getting some answers that like more answers. Let's have more answers.
So I think it's 12 plus 21 plus 11y.
12 plus 12 plus 11y. Okay, great. If you can type that in the chat, that will be even nicer. Then I can see all the answers. Will that be okay? Okay, so I have it at 12. Let's see. So we've got 11y plus 33, 11xy plus 33. The answer is 3. Okay, let's see more answers. Eleven plus 33. But what happened to the y?
Made a mistake, sir.
Okay, the
I
y.
made a mistake. Forgot to put the one.
So 11xy plus 33. Okay, let's get 2 more answers. Let's get 2 more answers. 32y plus 12. Okay, lots of different answers. Okay, one more answer, and then we can compare and look and have a look, see what answers we
11y plus
get.
33.
11y plus 33 again. Okay, cool. Let's try this. So we're going to try our bed mess or board mess and put a bracket around here, put a bracket around here, and put a bracket around here. So it's going to be 5 times y, which is 5y, plus 12, plus 6y, plus 7 times 3 is 21. Yes. So 5y plus 6y is what's common here. And then we've got 12 plus 21. So it's 11y plus 33. Because 12 plus 21 is indeed 33. Yay, to those of you that got it right. So it's 11y plus 33. It can't be xy because this here, remember, it's times 6 times y, right? Oh, I see why some of you got this xy. This is times, right? Multiply. So it's 5 times y. Oh, maybe it's 11 times y. Yeah. I see what some of you have, that 11xy. I wonder if it's 11 times y. Yeah, so there's a difference between x like that and x like that. That's times, right? Let's multiply. Let me move this here. And that's just x. Like x and then y and then z like that, right? Okay, yeah, great stuff. 11y plus 33. Okay. So here we have, like we say, we've got your BODMAS and you incorporate that, right? Let's try another one. Any questions regarding this? Anybody? Nope. Okay. Let's put x and y in. Or should I use a different variable? Maybe I should use, what should I use? A and B maybe? Let's try that. I think that will be nice. Let's say 2 times A minus 5 plus 6 times 2 plus 7 times A plus 3B. And remember this is times, right? or multiply? It's not an X. Okay, let's try this. So 2 times A, or 2 multiplied by A, minus 5 plus 6 times 2 plus 7 times A plus 3B. You can unmute and let me know the answer, or you can type it in the chat. Yeah, feel free to let me know your answer. Don't be shy. We're all here to learn.
So I
Okay,
think it's 7 plus 14A plus 3B.
14A plus, and your name?
So
Your name is?
wrong.
Luandle. I'm just writing your answer in here. 7 plus 14A plus 3B. Luandle, that's your answer. Okay. We've got Kyra who says 9A plus 3B plus 7. Okay. We've got Samkelo. 9A plus 7 plus 3B. Come, let's get a few more answers. Who else has an answer? 5A plus 3B plus 17. Okay, thanks, Dalen.
Sir, I got 9A plus 7 plus 3B.
9A plus 7 plus 3B, and your name?
Orati.
Thanks, Oratile. So you've got the same thing, Nokubonga. Let's try this out. Okay. 9A. And I've got this. I put the brackets like this, right? 9 times 2 times A is 2A, right? Minus 5 plus 12. Okay, like that, right? So 2A plus 5 plus 12, 2A minus 5 plus 12 plus 7A plus 3B, 2A, the number. 2A plus 7A is 9A. Some of you have 14A. Which you, I think you did this thing like wrong here. See, I think you did this. Maybe that's what you did, hey? So just be careful. The board mess, spade mess, bomb desk or whatever is wrong for this, right? Yeah, I think that's what some of you made a mistake with. Please let me know, those of you that did make a mistake with the A, did you like do this maybe? And then it made it incorrect because you put the brackets around the wrong one. So we've got 2A plus 7, which is 9A, minus 5 plus 12 is 7 plus 3B. Yeah, well done. I think it was Nogoponga that told me that answer, or Atile. Yeah, Dalen, what did you do wrong? I'm curious. Loiso, who's got it right? We've got some Kelo, Kyra. Okay, cool. Great stuff, right? Okay, makes sense. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. 9A plus 7 plus 3B. right? Okay, great stuff. Okay, let us try another one. Any questions with this one? Some of you didn't, I made a mistake with one of the variables, and I'm just curious what went wrong there. It's nice to know exactly what went wrong, right? With the variables, so we can make a note of that, and then when you do a next one, you can spot and identify what you can make a note and not repeat that in the next one, right? I see Dalen's told me something is subtracted 2a from 7a. Okay. Some of you may have done something different, but yeah, maybe you're shy to say what happened, but it's fine. As long as you make a note and let me know, right? Let's try another one. So we've got here 12 times 3 plus p times 2 plus 6p. Oh, that p looks a bit strange. Let's fix that. 6p minus 2p plus 2 times 2. Okay. So this one, everything looks very squashed and everything looks together. There's a reason why I did that, because I want you to be able to put the brackets in the right place, right? So you're going to have to look at this very, very, very carefully and put the brackets at the right place, and you're going to give me a final answer. So I'm waiting for you to give me those great answers. Let's see what they are. You're welcome to say them out loud or type them in the chat. If you say them out loud, it's nice to type in the chat as well, so we can just compare at the end and see all of them.
Sorry, sir, can you lower the screen? I just want to see the 2 last digits.
Oh, is it not showing? Is it showing now?
I only see 2
Times 2. It's 2
times.
times 2 at the end. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
might have to minimize your screen. Let me just ask Coco. Coco, can you see the whole thing?
Yes, I can, teacher Depesh.
Okay.
I see the whole
So
thing.
you'll just
Yeah.
have to minimize your screen, okay? Just to get it right. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, not a problem.
I got 40 plus 6p.
40 plus 6p. Okay. What else? Who else has answers? Let's look at the chat. Anybody else typing something in the chat there? Wanga, you've been very quiet. Luniko also very quiet. KK, maybe
I
if you
got
can.
40 plus 60.
Okay, you've got that as well. Thank you for that. That's KK.
Sorry, sir, I also got 40 plus P.
40 plus P.
Sorry, sir, 6P.
40 plus 6P. Okay. Thanks for that, Luniko.
40 plus 4p.
Okay, 40 plus 4P, Luandle. Okay. Okay, let's try this out, right? Let's put the brackets in the right place. Here, here, here. Okay, 12 times 3 is 36. Plus 2p plus 6p minus 2p plus 4. 36 plus 4 is 40. 2p plus 6p is 8p minus 2p is 6p. 40 plus 6p. Well done. So this one is correct, that one not right. But yeah, 40 plus 6p, right? Well done, everybody that got it right. Some of you are very quiet. I need you to type in the chat just so. Oh, I have. There are answers here. I didn't see them. Okay, there are many answers here. Okay, Kyra, thanks for that. Samkelo, Lutando, Loyiso, Kahiso, Wanga, and then the others who contributed as well. Those that didn't get this answer, I hope you found your mistake. We're going to now move on to something which we call substitution. But before that, I just want to know, are there any questions regarding this particular section, which is simplification using different operations? No, okay. I actually noticed I didn't put much with division, so I think I want to try one of that before we move on. Let's try this one. 12 divided by 3 plus 8p divided by 2 plus 4p plus 3 times 3. Let's try this. Let's try this. Can let me know what your answers are. That would be great. Let's see, do I have any answers in the chat yet? Please do share. I've got, somebody's got 8p plus 13. We've got 8p plus 15. Okay, what else? What do the others have?
Sir, I got 13 plus 8p.
13 plus 8p. Okay, let's see. Okay, we've got also others 13 plus 8p, 8p plus 13. Let's put the brackets here, here, here. 12 divided by 3 is 5. Is that right? No, it's 4, right? So 12 divided by 3 is 4 plus 8p divided by 2 is, we did this last time. Remember when we were dividing? So this is 4p. And then we've got 4p. And then we've got 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So it's going to be 4p plus 4p, which gives us 8p. And then we've got 9 plus 4 is 13. So it's 13 plus 8p, or 8p plus 13, doesn't matter, right? As long as they've got the two elements to it. And there we go. Well done. Great. Well done, everybody that got it right. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna now move on, but yeah, any questions regarding this one? Okay, so we move now to the section which we're calling substitution, and I'm going to write it here. It's called substitution. Substitution. Okay, so substitution means plugging in one to the other. Okay, so an example, let's look. It says, A equals 2x plus 5. What is a when x equals to 4? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to write our answer. We're going to say a equals 2x plus 5. And in the place of x, we're going to plug in 4. So a equals 2 times 4 plus 5. So a equals 8 plus 5, which is 13. Yeah, does this make sense? Maybe you can give me a thumbs up just to let me know that it makes sense. Okay, we've got some thumbs up there. Okay, we've got some more thumbs up. Lutando, Nogubonga. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, so it means it makes sense and means you're ready to try your own. Kahiso as well. Let's try this one. P equals to 2x squared plus 5. So what is P when x equals to 2? So what is P when x equals to 2? Can shout out your answers.
So I got 21.
21. Okay, that's one of the answers. Let's see, we've got 21. What else? What do others have? What do others have? You can type in the chat as well. Some Kelos got 13.
So I also got 13.
13. Okay. So let's see. So we've got P equals 2, and in the place of x, we're going to plug in 2 squared, right? Plus 5. And 2 times 2, so it's going to be very important, 2, and then here it's 2 squared, so it's 4 plus 5. So it's P equals to 2 times 4 is 8 plus 5. So 8 plus 5 is 13. Okay, so P equals to 13. Okay, great, well done. And let's look at another one. Hope I'm not going too fast with this one. Those of you that need questions, let me know. Okay, let's try a little bit more complicated one with 2 variables and see what you do. So I'm going to say here, B equals 3xy plus 4y. And I want you to find B, and I've got x equals to minus 2 and y equals to 4. Ooh, okay. Let's try this one. You can shout out your answer or you can type it out in the chat. Yes, I'm waiting. Who's gonna give me an answer first? Yes. Nope. Okay.
Sir, I got -8.
Sir,
Negative,
8.
-8. Okay. So 3 times minus
-8.
-8. So we've got this, and we're going to say 3 times minus 2 times 4. So 3 times minus 2 times 4 is minus 6 times 4 is minus 24 here. So it's between minus 24 plus 8, plus 16. So B should equal, did somebody say, yeah, they said -8, okay. So B minus 24 plus 16 is indeed minus 8. Well done. That's actually, yeah, it was a tricky one, this one, but this is really good. So well done to you all. And yeah, so -8, right? So what we do is, let me just show you the whole one for those of you who are maybe struggling with this. So we've got here the start 3xy plus 4y. Now remember, this is 3 times x times y, so we multiply here, right? Plus 4y, which is 4 times 4. So 3 times minus 2 is minus 6 times 4 is minus 24, plus 16, which is then minus 8. Okay, any questions regarding this? We're going to be using this quite often when we do other sections as well. So it's important that you understand this.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for letting me know. And I think what's also important, if I just scroll up here, is knowing your squares and cubes. So just a quick recap before we end off, which is squares and cubes when we do this. So if you get something that's squared, so if you get -2 squared versus -2 cubed, -2 squared is the same as -2 times -2. -2 cubed is -2 times -2 times -2. This one is -8, and this one here is +4. So it's important to know the signs that when you have a negative in a bracket and it's squared, it gives you a positive answer. And when you have a negative in a bracket and it's a odd number, then you'll get negative, right? So that's just very important to remember when you do these substitutions as well, right? So something to just remember there as well is when you've got squares or even, then it is positive, but when you have your odds, it's going to be remain negative, right? Is that okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
great. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
cool. So just make a note of that, right? It will help you when you do more substitutions with powers, right? Okay, so that is all from me today. I am going to hand over to the mentor Coco, who is going to be telling you more about the course. And this is actually, I think, the mentor will tell you more. It's the end of this series of the course, the Algebraic Expressions.
Yes,
And
it
you're going to see me more for the other sections. So thank you all for the wonderful contributions. I've absolutely enjoyed doing this section with you. It's been absolutely great. But yeah, we're going to be looking at more of these as we go forward. It's a very important
It-
section. But yeah, handing over to you, Coco.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Teacher Rupesh. Kind of sad that we're actually ending now. And yeah, we won't be doing any more of these, but luckily for you guys, there'll be a new course starting. So you'll be able to learn more. I think what's coming up next is algebraic equations. So you guys will be able to see that along with us as we go. So hope to see you guys in the next course that we're going to have. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen quickly. And we're going to be looking at the last thing that we're possibly going to be doing for this series that we've got. Okay, so today was the last lesson that we had, and that was on simplifying algebraic expressions with multiple operations. And we added substitution in there. That's because we didn't have a lesson on Monday, but that's okay as well. And then we're going to take a quick look at our leaderboard. And we've got Wanga and Pumzila. I hope you guys can see that the numbers have changed. The names have changed a little bit as well. So Pumzila and Wanga. Oh, I don't think Pumzila is with us today. If she is, please say, no, ma'am, I'm here. I hope I'm not missing. But Wanga, very well done to you. You managed to get through 9 lessons, which is amazing. And guys, I hope to see more of you guys on the leaderboard next week. So we'll see what it looks like next week. But I think next week we're starting a new course. So you guys get a fresh start with new lessons to do, but it would still be great for you guys to go through the lessons because they will really help you understand a little bit more on what Teacher Depeche was talking about today. Okay, so keep up the good work. So the homework we're going to be doing today, again, we're going to click on topic and we're going to go to algebraic expressions. And we're going to be looking at everything under the distributive property of algebraic expressions. So all of this we're going to be looking at. And this is everything that Teacher Depeche has gone through ever since he started. So all the way from lesson 1 until this last lesson that we had today is included in here. So you guys can look at all of these and they'll be able to explain a bit more and try the exercises because they'll help you to understand or to see if you actually understand what we've gone through today. Okay, so that's all from us, guys. Thank you so much, Teacher Depeche. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. If we could all unmute ourselves and say thank you to Teacher Depeche for all his hard work, and we hope to see him again in our next course. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you all.
Bye.
Guys, we'll see you. Bye-bye. We'll see you in the next course. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.